welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherifat and I live in Nova Scotia in Canada. On my YouTube channel, I just share my experiences about life here in Canada, lifestyle. I do a bit of immigration because I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and RCIC. In this video, I'm taking you through a day in my life at work. So some few weeks ago, it was announced at work that we're going to go back to the office. No more work from home. Like, I was not happy to hear that, even though we saw it. I mean, we knew that it was going to come anyway, so we had been preparing for that. I was on vacation for the whole of last week, so I was preparing for that. So a day was set out that mandatorily all of us must return to work that day. The good part is that they made it hybrid. So hybrid in terms of you can do, so we'll do 3 days compulsory at work and 2 days at home, which is still good than nothing, right? Out of those 3 days, they set outside 2 days that are compulsory, that we must be at office, and the third day can choose whichever day you want to come. One of the days that's compulsory is Monday. So I was on leave last week, all through last week, so I returned back to work Monday. That was yesterday. Lo and behold, they changed the policy again, that it was not this yesterday Monday that we had to come back to work, that we had to come back sometimes in May. And the reason is because there were like increased cases of COVID in Nova Scotia and across other locations. Like we have offices in Ontario, in Montreal and all that. So everybody were asked to not return to work that Monday anymore. I did not know. So I was on leave throughout last week. Nobody told me. Well, my phone was not like on. I did not roll my phone. Actually, I did not pick up my phone. I did not roll my phone in the country where I went for vacation. So I go back, and the mistake I made was not checking my email at work, but I was tired. I go back on a Sunday. If I was on that Sunday, I go back in the afternoon. I was on my bed. I slept off till night, till iftar time, and to break my fast. If they brought me my food on the bed, I slept, ate, and slept back till the next morning, because I was going to work the next morning, and school runs and all that. So I slept off and did not even check my email. Just packed my laptop and I off to work. I got to work, everywhere was like unusual. We came back to work one time in October of 2020. The very first time we came back to work for like a month. I know how much paparazzi there was. There was a welcome package, gift cards, food. They welcomed us in like as if it was something big. So I knew that something like that would happen today, like yesterday too as well. But I didn't see anything like that when I was coming in. I'm like, something unusual. Lo and behold, I got to my floor. I only saw one person. Not even in my unit. That person I even saw was not even in my unit. I was like, what's happening? And I saw somebody in my unit. What's happening? Oh, you're not here? They changed it. Like, what? I was happy that it's been changed to sometimes in May. I mean, this is April. May will soon come, but at least that extra 1 month or something. But I did not know. I had to stay back at work, and it was really fun just seeing the workplace again. So I just stayed back at work, and today I'm back again because I have to do something on my laptop with the technician. So I'm back. From tomorrow I'm back to work from home. I just have to use the opportunity to just take you through what it is like working in the office, and just to see how the Canadian workplace is like. Could be different for somebody else, but some things are quite similar. I just share you through and see what they like, what our day is like, working in Canada. So come with me. Though before they made it compulsory, some people have been coming to the office. Like I saw somebody that said they prefer working in the office. So some people have been coming since last year, since November, October. They've been coming. They've opened the offices since October of last year. So people who want to come and work in the office are already coming. Like people come here and work, like they prefer it. But me, I prefer I would say most people prefer work from home. So all my departments, only one person came, and she came for a purpose. So she said she won't come today and until that May. So I'm the only one in my unit in the office right now. So just few people around, like in the office, that are working in the office. So first off, before I show you around, what I usually do when I go to work, if I have time in the morning, is I take pictures. So that's one of the things I miss about going to work in the office: dressing up, taking pictures if I have the time. So yes, this is like one of my itinerary. One of the things in my itinerary when I go to work, especially when I have some time in the morning. Once I dress up, I have few time, take pictures, if I'm in the mood. So that's one of the things I do when I get to work in the office. So yeah, That's it. Somebody else like me too? Am I the only person? So let me start, with the car park. So this is the car park right here. Then underground parking as well. I prefer to do park there during winter because I don't have to clear the snow on my car. But this is, spring is quite sunny, so I like to park like in the open, because it's open park, because it's closer to the building, right? So let's go. Oops. The thing about working from home is that you have to bring your laptop every single day to work. So this is my laptop bag. I have to bring it every single day. So get my bag. Another thing that I forgot, my pass. I have to wear my badge. But a lot of the offices, a lot of the places, to get access, you have to use your pass to go in. Construction work is going on. Hi. As a rule, every morning before you come to the office, you must do check-in for COVID. We are coming to the office, so every morning you do check-in. So your data goes into the system that you've checked in, like everything is good with you, no COVID symptoms and anything like that. So I've done mine this morning. And I'm in the elevator. I miss my elevator selfies. I'm taking some selfies already today. And another routine of the workplace for me is elevator selfie. So once I get to the elevator, if I'm in the mood, I take some pictures like I did on this day. Anybody like me? Am I alone? Nobody is here. Good morning, I'm very well, thank you. You love working in the office, right? You love it. But I prefer working at home. So from tomorrow, I'll be going back to work from home. Okay. Until May. I prefer it. Yeah, I love it. I love to see the ambience and everything. It feels good to see the office and all that. And then rest of the week? Yeah, just chill. Yeah, maybe you. Yeah. So when I come in, set up my computer. So I can choose to stand to walk sometimes, and I can try to sit down or just go down. And in case you have not realized yet, I can be very vain. I love pictures, as you can tell by now already. If you've been following me for a while, I love to take pictures of myself a lot. I love to make memories of event, take pictures, make videos. I love it. This other building right here has a daycare that's, if you want to put your child there, you can put your child there. My child doesn't go there, just in case you're wondering. But she used to go there actually. My baby used to go to that daycare for a while, but she stopped. And in my place of work, every floor has a kitchenette, like a small kitchen where you can make coffee, make tea, wash your plate. There's a fridge in there as well where you can put your food until the time for lunch. We have a cafeteria. I will show you that as well. There's like a small kitchen on every floor. And these are sitting areas where you can sit if you don't want to stay on your seats. Maybe you want to just chill. There are chairs around where you can just chill, stretch your legs really. Aside just being boxed in your office space, you can move around, sit down on those chairs during your break time or your lunch time. here is our cafeteria where we all come to have lunch. Sometimes people stay on their desk to eat lunch, but usually encourage that you come here to eat your lunch. I mean, stretch your legs rather than just stay on your seat, move around, mix with people. So we have food vendors in the cafeteria. So if you don't bring your lunch, you're able to buy food from various vendors, food vendors at the microwaves. So if you bring your lunch from home, you're able to warm it up. I usually bring my food from home, and this is half of the cafeteria. The other half is the other side. It's locked up because people are not in the office. So it's a very big cafeteria. So I was only able to access half of it. Only half is open. The other half is closed up. And this is our cafeteria where we eat. It's a very big place. This is one of the ways where we socialize, because you meet people from different departments, different units. Cafeteria, you sit together, you just mingle, right, while you're eating your food. And they also talk to your order, because when you're on your desk, like, it's usually like work. You get really, really busy, like almost all departments. I would say, I used to be in the particular department before, but I joined this organization. Now I'm in a new place, in a new department, and it's always work. Like, oh my God. I'm not complaining though. I'm grateful for my job. I'm very grateful to God. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. See what I have in my office. Okay. So usually I do morning school drop-off while my husband does more afternoon pickups. But on this particular day, my husband was not disposed to pick the kids up, so I had to go pick them up. And during Ramadan, they finish school by 4:15. I get off work by 5, so I had to go pick them up by 4:15, then come back to the office. So I used my last break to do that. And we came to the office together, and then I came to pick my bag. I had just a few minutes left to finish up work, and I had to, we went home. So every day you get 1 30-minute break for lunch and 2 15-minute break for regular break. So 1 hour in total, 1 30 minutes for your lunch and 2 15 minutes for regular break. Welcome to my office. Nabi and Abela were very excited to be in my office. It was their first time of coming to my office. They've been to my office outside the parking lot, but this is the first time they entered into my office and office space. And it was because I could not leave them in the car. I had just a few minutes. I had to bring them upstairs with me. They were really thrilled. They loved the view. See the traffic. That's why one of the things why I don't like coming to work in the office, because of the commute time, driving. There's traffic sometimes. They were really glad, they were just excited. It was like a tour for them. And yeah.
So this how it goes. So we clap once, and then this is the gun one. This is the gun one. So.
And since my kids were around, I took pictures, to archive that day as a memory. It was the first time they were coming to my office to chill with me for a few minutes. So we took pictures. They were really, really, really excited. I cannot even say this enough. They were really excited, to see where I work, and it made me feel good too as well. So when I say, I'm going to work, they can relate, they can, place a picture to my place of work. They were not allowed to bring kids, not like we are allowed to bring kids, but because I was already closing and everybody had gone home. Actually, you can see I was the only one in the office. I left. Aside the cleaners, they were cleaning up. I just had to do some things. I left the office a bit later than I should. I had deadlines. Finish up before I leave. I like to finish my work as much as possible than leave, for the next, because the next day there will be more work. Just try my best to do everything I can on that day. I like to finish my work as much as possible than leave, for the next, because the next day there will be more work. Just try my best to do everything I can on that day. And next up is bathroom selfies. Yep, I take pictures of the bathroom as well. Anyways, I don't take pictures like selfie every time, every day at work. No, just because I'm doing like a documentary video for you guys. But these are things I typically do. I'll not deny. I take pictures, different places sometimes, but not every day. Before you think that my job is very glamorous, it's not actually very glamorous. I do a lot of hard work. Like, Canada is when work is work. Like, even though the workplace is very fun, they make it fun, they make it flexible, but it's still a lot of work. Like, I'm a support analyst, and the volume of work I do, just I'm like, oh my god, like work is work. So don't get carried away and think, oh, work is like flexing. No, work is work. Oh, it's work. Like Canadian workplace, when they pay you, you work for every cent you earn. Like it's not a child's play at all. It's not like very like hard work. It's very flexible. I love the workplace here compared to back home. I'll be honest. They're not very rigid. They're very flexible. Your bosses are very respectful. They appreciate your work. They give you what you, if you ask for something, they make your work. They give you the tools you need really to be efficient. So I love that about Canada, but work is still work. I just want to add that. Even though I say I prefer work from home, there are some aspects of the office I also like. For example, my desk. See how my screen can be rotated. Like I can rotate it, I can move it, back and forth, sideways. I don't have that much flexibility at home in my workspace. And also my desk can also go up and down. I can decide to stand up to work. I'm tired of sitting down. There are chairs around the office where you can just go relax. When it's time for lunch, it's time for lunch. You see your colleague going to the cafeteria, you want to go. But at home sometimes I get carried away with work. I just, sometimes I just won't forget about my break. Sometimes I overgo. I go above my break. Maybe I'm doing cooking or something, and also some distractions here and there. At work, you tend to be more focused, most times. At home as well, I'm also equally focused. Sometimes I even go above, like I even do overtime. So sometimes at home. So, but at workplace, you tend to utilize your time accordingly. When it's lunch, you're taking your lunch. When it's break, you're taking your break. When it's time to work, you're taking, it's time to work. So I like that about the work, work from the office. I would say, I think that both have their downsides and upsides. I would say, well, I still prefer work from home. Yeah, I prefer work from home more. And this is the end of the day for me. I'm off to my house to my family. End of day. And that's how my day is at work, pretty much. And off I go home. This is one of the things I don't like about working from in the office was the drive time. You have to include that. You're paying gas. Some days traffic, peak period. But we have to do what we have to do. Oh boy. To be fair though, the traffic in Halifax, like in Nova Scotia generally, is very, very minimal. Like very, very minimal. The most I do to walk, max, no matter how bad traffic is, maybe 20 minutes. Typically it's about 15 minutes. Worst case scenario, 25 minutes. Like if there's like maybe traffic or accident or anything. But usually between 15 and 20 minutes I'm at work. So the traffic here is very, very bearable. So I like that about Nova Scotia. So after 2 years, I came back to the office again, and I'm going back. I spent 2 days. I'm going back till May. I'm not coming back here until May. Or whenever they say you come back. Everybody works 9 to 5, but I did 10 to 6 today because I had to like drop off the kids and do other things. So I have to make up my shifts 10 to 6. So this is how work life is for me here in Canada, Nova Scotia. Okay, I'm gonna go through the back because I'm packed at the back. So there are perks to working in the office as well. Like I showed you my table, you know, how you can position it. Unlike at home, I have to stay on, like sit down on the spot at work, you know, change it, adjust it, stand sometimes or sit. And then what else? I'm also able to focus more. Truth be told, I focus more at work because at home I have my baby at home, which is quite independent, I'll be honest, and my mom's around to care for her while I'm working, but sometimes just comes to meet me, oh mommy this, mommy that. Then what else? They also get to do some things like cooking during my break. I don't use my break for my break, I use it to do other things, but work break is break. Go take a cup of coffee, cup of tea, you know, have your lunch at the time, watch TV, do some things. Like work is work. So I think that work, I get to maximize my time, you know, for what it is. Work is work, break is break, lunch is lunch. Unlike at work, at home, you do other things just to, you know, because you're working from home. So overall, everything has its ups and downs. At work too, I get to do other things. Okay, I didn't show you this part of my office. So we have this thing. I think I also love about working in the office is that I love the view from my office. I'm on the like eye floor, so I love the view, you know, in my office. But at home, it's just one window you're looking at. But at work, you can, you know, see what's happening out there, you know. Yeah, done for the day. Where did I park? Can you imagine? I parked yesterday, so I came back to that spot I parked. The person that I parked over there. Can you imagine? Could see more. I'm not used to it yet. Look at me, because I parked here yesterday, so I came to the spot I parked yesterday. So I'm walking down to where I parked now. Oh boy. The other thing I don't like about working in the office is the drive time home, you know. You have to like drive. Sometimes there's traffic, sometimes there's no more traffic, you know. It's drizzling, you know. And then when it snows, you have to clean your snow sometimes. Because during snow, I like to park in the underground, but not everybody too likes to park there. So sometimes you don't get a space in like an underground parking. And yes, the last set of selfies for the day outside the office. This is actually the very first time I'm taking pictures of myself outside the office like this, I think. And I took these pictures for the thumbnail of this video, so I can just, you know, put a picture of this, you know, on the thumbnail of the video. That's why I took these pictures. And I like them. And this is me at home in my workspace. It's equally conducive as well. I love my workspace a lot at home. You know, I get to do my work, and the good thing for me here is that I have my my business laptop. That's my green tulips. That's immigration business that I do. I have it on the side. During my break or during downtime, I'm able to take sessions with my clients. I can do some work in between, you know, during my break. That's the a plus for me that I have working from home. Also, I don't have to like dress up just because of this video. I'm always dressed. There are days I even wear my pajamas, you know, to work. So that's, you know, that's freedom. That's, you know, not being uptight is there when you work at home. I can make, you know, like hot meals. I can make meals, just do things while working during my break. You know, I also save time driving to work. So that's the big plus I have with working from home. I really, really appreciate working from home. I'm happy that we have hybrid option where you can work from work 3 days and 2 days at home. So that's great. So that's what my workspace looks like. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and also some selfies at home as well. Why not? If not. So that's pretty much my workspace, both at work and at home. This is where I do my magic. Another thing I also get to do at home is that I take early morning sessions. Like last week when I went to work, I had some sessions at 6 a.m. My time. It was 10 a.m. Nigerian time. So I have a lot of clients are from Nigeria. So I work with Nigerian time. So I get to, do sessions early in the morning before I start, my paid job. I work very, very hard. I have a paid job. I have a business. I'm a hard worker. My fuse, baby! I'm sorry. You enjoy the library?
Yeah,
Ground.
Playground. But I playground here. Mommy,
I saw some rainbow.
I'm glad you're back. So since my baby feels that it's out of daycare, I try to, engage her. So my mom takes her to the library and the playground, during the day while we are away, or even when I'm working at home, they go to the library and, in the playground. Sometimes they go to different libraries, actually. I don't go to a particular one, different playgrounds, just to, have a mix of, of different places. I'm very, very grateful to Canada for the opportunity to have these systems in place. The library, the playgrounds, they are always very conducive for kids. Did you enjoy yourself today at the library and playground?
Yes.
Yes.
Where are I going now?
I'm going home. You don't go home again. Also, but don't mind that.
So what you said?
Not to go back home. Not at all. It's money. Don't want to go back home.
Mommy.
Yes, baby.
Can I go get my swimming stuff?
On this day, it was Nabil and Nabila's swim classes. So after work, we do these activities. We have soccer, we have swimming, gymnastics. And that's one of the things I love about Canada. It affords me to have a work-life balance. For example, I work 9 to 5. So worst case scenario, I get home by 5:30. If I go to work, no matter how bad the traffic is, I get home 5:30. So I'm still able to make out time to take them for these classes, or my husband too does as well. And this is one of the things I love about Canada. It makes you have a work-life balance, depending on the kind of job you have. Actually, I've had jobs that offered me more money than what I earn now. Anything that will impede my role as a mother or as a wife, I try not to entertain it. I like money as well, but family for me is like priority. And I think that, if we are saying that we are coming here for our kids, we should create time for them, right? We should create time for them. That's what, I love about this country. It affords me work-life balance. Any job that will not make me have a work-life balance, I'm not taking that kind of job. So that's that. So I'm just sharing these things, just to inspire. Even if it's one person that inspired that, you can do these things. You can, have a good job. You can, be a good mother. Try to be a good wife. Just, you can do all these things. It might be hard. It's hard. It might look as if it's easy in this video, but it's a lot of work. Finishing from work, then going to soccer or swimming class. It's not easy, but the joy that it brings you, that your kids are fulfilled, you also fulfilled, because all these things are not like just fun for nothing. They are life skills as well, right? So just thought to chip that in. May God help us. I'm not judging anybody. If you take a better paying job, I'm not saying that you are a lesser mother or father. I'm only saying that if you are saying we are coming here for our kids, it should be for our kids, right? So I just thought to chip that in. May God help us. I also understand that not everybody has a 9-to-5 job. Like I didn't have a 9-to-5 job all my life in Canada. Even those times when I used to work weekend or evenings, like I will make the classes not fall between my shifts. If I'm not available, their dad has to be available. Somebody has to be available. We had that communication between ourselves. These kids are our priority. So even if you don't have a job that is 9-to-5, you can always work things out. There are classes, there are different times they can choose for these activities, right? God help us. So I've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you find it fun and educative. You see how workplace is like in Canada. I mean it's not everybody's workplace that's like this, but it's quite similar. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Bye. So let me ask you, do you like working from home or from the office?